Why women sleep with losers and they always leave good quality men. A loser will do things for himself. A man who doesn't respect her, but he believes that is what is right for him and not what the society wants. To a woman, now he is leading, he's not a follower. A good man has been told that unless you have a job, unless you are successful, for you to be accepted as a man in the society, you can't marry. So they will do everything by book, expecting that if I do get a job, that is when women will accept me. The good man has never accepted himself internally. And to him, for him to be accepted by women, for him to be seen as high value, is to get money. So he has been doing everything, but internally he feels inadequate. I can only be accepted if I have this, if I accomplish this. They do things for women and not for themselves. You will have a deficit. Getting a job, getting a Mercedes, getting a BMW, it cannot fix your internal confidence. But that is what the society has fed you, that he's not valuable, he's not good enough, he's not a man unless he has accomplished something in his life. I am not man enough at the moment. For the loser, he doesn't care what the society wants, what women want, what other people care. If I believe this is the wrong thing or it's the right thing, but then the society says otherwise, I don't care. He's too risky. A loser cannot be convinced otherwise. A good man will do everything by book because that is what the society demands. To a lady, you are a follower. You are not leading. A man who doesn't care what she wants, but all he cares is what he wants. To her, that is the guy who is leading because I cannot convince him to change what he believes in. When a woman identifies that I cannot fix or change what he believes in internally, and I can see that in him, now he's leading. He's not a follower. The loser internally doesn't care what other people want, expect from him. And to a woman, that is what turns her on. Losers will always provide a no pressure relationship. This is the guy who doesn't want to commit because he just wants to have fun. That is a fantasy that they always want to have. They don't want to face the reality. And this is what will make a woman to pick the loser. Women just want to have fun, but they don't want a serious relationship. The losers can provide that world for these women. He is the guy I'm picking. He is the guy I'm sleeping with. And I don't care about the follower. The good quality man, eventually he will lose. A loser has a trick of downgrading a woman and then later on upgrading her. He knows what he's doing. And so a woman identifies that this man doesn't validate me. And this emotion, this feeling is what a woman needs. He doesn't think I'm good enough. He doesn't think I can do this. He doesn't value me. It's her work to validate herself to the man. And this is a thrilling action for her. This is what she needs. It's qualifying herself to the man. And she will feel like she is the one who won over this man, who went after this man. So she was the one who pursued the man. These are the emotions that women need when they want to have a relationship with a man. They want to pursue the man. So if she's trying to qualify herself to the man, then she's the one who went after the man. It doesn't matter if he was manipulating, he was toxic, he was wrong. This is the guy who provides the emotions that a woman needs. He crushes her confidence. Later on, he tries to apologize. It will be her work to try to qualify herself to the man. A good quality man will get a job, then will expect a woman to accept him. You have a business, you have money, you have a Lambo, you have everything in your life. But this is what a woman will tell you. He needs to fix himself internally. That is what a woman sees it internally in him. He's not good enough. Why? They know that you did all that just to prove your value, because you as a whole, you don't have a value. But the loser, he doesn't care at all. So to her own way of understanding you guy, the good quality man is doing everything to prove his value to the lady. The loser doesn't care if the lady accepts him. Internally, he has already accepted himself. Internally, he knows his worth. But externally, he is a loser. She can identify that this man accepts himself as who he is without any added value. But the good quality man will always be a follower. I can only be valuable to these women if I have an added value. You're not leading. Then to her, you are the loser, not the loser. And they will always go for this loser and not you. The same page, she will look for a reason to justify why she doesn't want to date you. But the loser is the lover that she's picking, and she knows that. A good man will say that I'm just trying to do everything by book and that is the right thing. But subconsciously, you're just a follower. You have a belief in certain things. You see things in a certain way, but you don't do them because the society wants you to do things in a different way. A loser knows that I can sleep with a woman, it might not work. I don't care. A good quality man will sleep with a woman. He will get attached and then he will eventually commit to her. You will work extremely hard to keep the lady around, but you will get less sex because the fantasy has been broken and she can't even lock you down. The loser doesn't care if the lady leaves. He doesn't take responsibility for the lady. This here is the fantasy that women want. I'm not saying that you're supposed to change, but understand this information as it is. Being good and getting a job doesn't give you enough sex. Being good doesn't guarantee that a woman will always be loyal to you and you're the one she will pick. And you have to take it as it is. Because I have good characters, good behaviors, I do everything by book, then I will get a good woman. No. Being good to a woman doesn't satisfy hypogamy. Choosing a character, knowing your value and standing by your value and in what you believe in without letting women or anything break your character, no matter what, is what satisfies hypogamy. She has to know that you know yourself in a certain way. Hypogamy is fully satisfied. This is the guy I'm picking because he believes in himself and no one can break his beliefs. I know this has been a short video, but it's not that complicated. Good guys do things by book. They have been fed that they are not good enough unless they are employed. Internally, the men have not yet accepted themselves. This has made the women to see that in them. You don't value yourself as a whole unless you have an added value to her. You're not the guy she can be with. The loser knows that I have a value. It doesn't matter if I have a job or I don't have a job. It doesn't matter if I sleep with 100 women. As far as I know my value, I don't care what the society demands from me. I am doing things by my rules and nothing can break that. It's not what he's doing to her. It's not how he is mistreating her. It's what he believes in that is convincing her that this guy can lead. She's being mistreated. Fine. It's toxic. Fine. That is what is making her to stay in that toxic relationship because she can't change him. And we always justify why we pick losers. That, oh, I thought he will change. The moment that guy will change and be good to her, she will leave. The toxic behavior is the belief that he has, and that belief is what attracted her to him. If it was that much toxic to her, she could have walked away long time ago. Have you really watched up to this point? If you have watched up to this point, why can't you subscribe? Okay, comment down below by saying I am with you. And until next time, be safe, take care, and let's have peace.